We started this hike back on January 17th in Georgia, and weather was pretty brutal. We and it was just me and Blue, and then we started meeting a few people, and one of the first people we kind of started hiking with was a guy named Hardrock, right here. And Hardrock, we stayed at a hostel with him, and right away I started giving him a little bit of crap. I wanted him to tell me why his name was Hardrock, and I knew he was a musician, so I figured he played in a band with Jimi Hendrix or somebody back in the 60s, and he kept denying it, and he wouldn't let on to the truth. I knew it, but right then we started kind of sparring back and forth, and we got along right away, and we kept running into each other on the trail, and eventually his back acted up and he had to get off the trail, and we kept in contact. And he likes to come up to this town in Virginia called Luray, and he volunteered.
Luray. Okay, never mind.
How you say it?
Go ahead.
Luray. Anyways, so he volunteered to come up here and do some slack packing with us, and he was going out and doing a little bit of hiking while we were hiking, and it worked out pretty good because we got to hang out, go out to dinner a few times. He took us to the ice caverns, and we even got to go to the Dukes of Hazzard Museum, and that was
That's awesome.
That was actually my pick over the caverns, but
yeah, and that was free too.
Yeah.
So we've had a pretty good time, and this is our last night in town, and we just wanted to really thank him for coming up here and doing this, and hopefully his back will get better, and he'll be able to get back out on the trail and do some more of it. I know he really loves to hike, and we kind of hope he can get back on the trail this year, and hike with us a little bit. He said he had one question he wanted to ask us, and I don't know what that question is, so.
Makes me nervous.
Well, it's a question that people ask me occasionally, and I don't have a good answer, and I'm hoping you all do, and that is, well, first of all, when one hikes, a through hike, one must sacrifice security. That is, you have to quit your job, you have to take time away from your responsibilities at home, from family and friends, and you're just out in the netherworld, out in the woods, and it's expensive. And so you all have hiked already, section hiked from Georgia to the state line of Vermont, as I have. And when I told people I was going through hiking, they don't understand, why would you do all that again when all you have to do is finish Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. And so I don't know if people ask you this or not, but when people ask you, why don't you just finish the trail and you will have done it? Why do you have to go back and through hike out the whole thing, especially since you have to sacrifice so much?
Yeah.
Well, the answer I would give for that is that it's a challenge, and there's a movie I like called Into the Wild, and the guy says just once in your life you should, at least once in your life you should put yourself to the ultimate challenge. And I figured this was an ultimate challenge, to start out in Georgia and try to make it all the way to Maine. And he said to measure yourself just once. Mm-hmm. And I thought this was a good measuring stick, since 75% of the people who attempt this do not make it. Only 25% make it to Maine. And I thought, how great would that be to have accomplished that feat?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's how I would.
And not only challenges you physically, but mentally.
Yeah.
And emotionally.
Yep.
I mean, you're challenged all the way around.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that too. It's the same. I think it's the total adventure of it, the starting in winter, going through 3 seasons, hopefully not 4, but 3 seasons, seeing all the changes in nature, and like you said, the physical, mental, and emotional challenge of it all, and can you do it? And you go into it thinking you can, but it is definitely,
It's hard.
It's
just
very hard.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys gave up jobs, and so you get more jobs when you get back. And
Yeah.
at any rate, these guys, I know you don't know them, but man, they're great to hike with. They're just really good people and great hiking partners.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you all, and as I do, wish them luck.
Thank you. We appreciate all your help. It's been a lot of fun the last few days.
Yeah.
And I know that we'll be hiking some more after we're done. We'll catch up with some miles. So you'll come with us, and then hopefully, if you can, meet us up further north and do some other states if you want. We're always open to it.
Yeah. I'll just pick out the good spots.
But it's been very fun hanging out with you, and it was great hiking with you in Georgia and North Carolina and all that area where we were together.
Yeah, yes, it was.
One of my first memories when we met Hardrock at the hostel was when you stay at a hostel and you have to do your laundry, they have what they call loaner clothes. And they usually have pants, flannel shirt. Having the pants and the flannel shirt, the Detroit Lions were in the playoffs, and we're from Michigan, and they actually had a Lions onesie, and it had paws and ears.
Didn't it have a tail?
I think so.
And I went up and changed into that, and I came down, and the look Hardrock gave me was...
Well, it's because he was saying as he was coming down the stairs, I feel so good. I went up and stripped my clothes and exposed my body to that hot water. And he's coming down in that animal costume, and I'm thinking, is this the hostel where they dress up in animal costumes for an adult evening of entertainment? And I was thinking about getting out of there fast.
He thought I was a furry.
Yeah.
And we've been having fun ever since. So we'll wrap this up. The GoPro battery's going dead, and we just wanted to share part of our journey with you and how this last week or so has unfolded.
Yep.
Take care.
Live long and prosper.